Hey loves, this is the series Unfiltered Feminine Wisdom. Stop interpreting mixed signals. Mixed signals aren't deep. Mixed signals are a lack of clarity, period. When a man is giving you mixed signals, or just in general, this is just lack of clarity, and it just literally shows that he doesn't know what he wants. He is not really ready for a relationship right now, but he likes the attention of women because it gives him power and he feels wanted, or like what the could have be, we could be this, and it feels good to live in like a fairy tale. So then they waste women's time, whether they know it and it's harmless or they don't, and they're just not really that smart, or just aren't super self-aware, or just haven't matured yet. There'll be some that are intentionally doing this to feed off women's energy and they know what they're doing. And there's some that just seriously don't know yet. They just haven't grown up yet. So either way, lack of clarity is mixed signals, and it is not your match, or it's not the right time. So we need to be aware of this and don't interpret this in a way that's like fun and like almost like gets you ticking, because your natural reaction, it's like psychology, it's actually comes from psychology. So your natural reaction is to kind of like problem solve as humans. So you're like interested, like what is he trying to tell me, like what does this mean? We're so smart of creatures, especially as women. We have a natural intellect, which is why we guide in a marriage and men lead, because we have a natural knowing of what's right to take our family on the next path, the next step. So our man will take us there. He's the lead and makes the action start, and we follow everyone. But women guide the man, right? Because we have the intellect, we have the knowing. So men are stronger, women have or get wiser quicker. It's just part of life. We both have two roles, and we work perfectly together. So because of that, remember, if he's giving you this lack of clarity, this mixed signal off the bat, he just doesn't know what he wants yet. He's not clear what that even is yet. He's not ready for a relationship. So he's going to waste your time most likely. So be aware of this. Healthy interest is obvious, not confusing. Clarity doesn't need decoding. Healthy relationships, the way they form for like lasting love, not like ones that you get married and get divorced, or like 10, 20 years later you get divorced, like statistics shows. Like we're talking about lasting love that's healthy, but not even marriages that last forever, that are, again, could be not happy but still in it because religion. We're not talking about those. We're talking about like actual, like forever happy, mature, healthy, lasting love that like never goes sour and is just like stuck in a marriage. But you made it because you never divorced, but you're still unhappy. You know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. So how we build that foundation is so important. Just like the foundation of a house, the bones, like you can't build onto, if an earthquake happens, if something happens, if the foundation is not done properly, the house will fall down eventually. It's evolution, it is human nature, it's just life, like it's earth. Same thing with humans. When a relationship's foundation is so strong and powerful and healthy and mature, you can last forever, till happiness, till 100, without any problems, like serious life problems that you have to go to like therapy and counseling as a marriage counsel. Like you wouldn't have to go through that because your guys' foundation is so strong and you guys are mature, right? So because this man is not really ready just yet, he hasn't either matured to that level of even wanting to have a serious relationship yet, or can even handle that, because it's a very deep leadership role that a man has to step into when he becomes a lead, the leader of a woman and a family and have kids. Men lead, right, the family, and also he leads you, the woman. So a man, it takes a huge role. He has to first have his own shit together in order to even lead another woman, because if you don't have your own shit together, you can't lead, right? So his the clarity is not there. It's not. I just thought of the word clocking because Justin Bieber's song. I never even used that word before. It's not clocking to him. LOL. I'm sorry. I'm just like, that was not my language, but I just thought of like Justin Bieber right now from like TikTok scrolling. Okay, sorry. Sidetrack. Healthy. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is he's just not clear. He doesn't have a knowing. He doesn't know like what he wants in life or what kind of woman he wants. So he's showing that. And a man who really wants you and knows what he wants, it'll be healthy. And the beginning process of your foundation will be a lot less confusing. So remember, don't allow psychology to mess you up and think like you need to problem solve or figure out like, is he playing games with me? Does he like me? Like, no, none of this. This is what we do in high school. This is when we're immature as women too. And we're not ready and we don't know. So I'm helping you guys right now. None of this. That's not a mature adult who knows what he wants or knows what she wants, right? So the energy is not there. He's not clear. He's not consistent from the very beginning. He's trying to see what else is out there. He's not ready. He doesn't know what he wants. He's just like playing the field, or he's just busy. He's just not ready for a relationship. He doesn't know how to run. He's not developing. It's not the next thing he wants to develop because men lead, right? The relationship. They're supposed to make it happen. They're supposed to be tailored. They lead the whole house. So they have to become a leader. And he's not leading if he's barely like, showing mixed signals. Interpreting drains feminine energy. Boundaries restore it. So having boundaries and letting him know ahead of time what you will allow and not allow, this is so important. This will also weed out all of the ones that are trying to just use you for your mind, body, and soul and are just not ready for a relationship. So have clear boundaries from the get-go before you even like meet up with them. Before you honestly, if you can even before you have a phone call with them, it'll weed out the other ones that are not ready. And even the ones that are trying to use you in a relationship to get to become famous, to get to have money, those ones too eventually will show themselves. But remember that interpreting things is draining your energy. So don't try to process what the man is doing and not doing. Whatever he's doing and it makes you feel that way, that is over. There's thousands and millions of men in the world, and there's gonna be better ones. And in the meantime, just focus on yourself and level yourself up more so then you can attain even more amazing high value men. So don't waste your time, and again, focus on yourself. Learn, grow, achieve, become better and better every single day so that you'll find an even better man in the future. Don't waste your time with trying to drain yourself and interpreting what this man is thinking. What is he doing? Does he like me? All this is a waste of time. It's literally just draining you. It actually makes you, it lowers your vibration as of a woman. Your power is now low. And then you'll only like attract low quality men that are actually not ready for a relationship, or they just don't have their shit together just yet. And eventually those men will have their shit together. They just currently don't have their shit together right now. They don't have stability. They don't have consistency. They don't have discipline. They don't have their finances in check. They just don't have their lives together. They're just not mature just yet. Their parents didn't raise them or teach them these things. So they actually are forced to learn everything by themselves throughout life. Or their parents did teach them, but they didn't respect their parents enough to listen. So nevertheless, eventually we hope that all the men eventually do grow up and mature and have their shit together. It will happen. But in this moment as a woman, it's not your job to be their therapist or their mom. So we have to just, understand it, wish the best for them and finding their match. And we have to move forward and continue growing and maturing and being consistent, discipline ourselves and getting our dream bodies, our dream lives, the dream version of yourself, living your dream life. Like start leveling yourself up as a woman to more smarter, more powerful, more in tune, more self-aware. You're that natural knowing. You have confidence in yourself, and when you speak and you think things, they're right, because one day that'll be so useful for a man, one day in a marriage, in a relationship, because you will be able to guide him once you have all this wisdom, all you have, all of this intellect and intuition, right? So again, all your energy needs to be powerful and living in that power every single day as a woman so you can continue to level up, and you can't be draining it. Chloe, she's so cute. She's like licking. Sorry, I'm off track. What I'm trying to say is, what was I saying? About Chloe, she's so cute, guys. Look at her. Did you hear her little noises? I just can't. Look at you. Okay. Sorry. Back on track. What I was trying to say is your energy as a woman. Draining. If you're drained, you can't be your most feminine high power. And again, if you're not in your highest power, living your life, getting your shit done, leveling up, maturing, strong, alive, sexy, cute, you can't attract your most high value, most compatible match, right? So again, what the man is telling you in his actions, that is all that matters. period. Don't waste time. Focus on yourself. You deserve directness always. You deserve to be spoken like a human, like you matter. If a man doesn't give you that, he doesn't respect you or care about you. That could be because his own mother fucked him over or he went through a lot of shit, so he kind of like low-key hates women. So it could be a lot of unhealed trauma, or hate's a strong word, but like he has, like, he's not ready. So he doesn't know how to actually communicate to women, or he actually doesn't want to communicate to women. He doesn't really care. He'd rather communicate to men. So if he's not direct with you, he doesn't really want a future. Like, he's not really thinking about it. He doesn't really want a relationship. He doesn't really care. A real man who respects women and, you know, wants to like build something with another human as a friend or a serious relationship, like a lover, they will be completely direct and not beat around the bush, hide things, manipulate you, be unclear to play games so he can keep his options open for other women. A true man who sees you and wants a relationship, who's ready and mature enough to have a relationship, who is a leader, will actually be more direct, because that's what you deserve. And you're another human being who deserves honesty and realness and communication and energy to for him to talk to you, to speak to you, to be real with you, to when he thinks something, he's direct about to you. He solves problems. He communicates before the problem is even a problem, because he just talks to you, and you deserve that. And if he's not direct, he's either just like just hasn't grown up yet, doesn't really know, so he's still learning, and so he's just not ready for a relationship, or again, he doesn't care about you and he's just showing you that. So only find and pick and allow time, and a little bit of give the time of day to a man if they're completely direct with you and honest with you from the beginning, building that foundation strong communication. Men are the ones that are seriously leaders and are ready for a serious relationship and eventually a family, if you choose or want that. Take signals at face value. At this point forward, as a woman, you will now only take the signals as face value, because we could die tomorrow and we only have so much time on earth. So if they're not giving you the energy now and living like we're dying tomorrow, then you don't have time for that. You need to focus on yourself and live your best life and love yourself and continue growing and leveling up. Take it for what he is, what he's sharing from the first moment you guys connect. If he truly wants you, he will be showing, putting in effort, communication, more direct, clear. You will not be confused in any way. In any way, when a man truly wants you and is not trying to use you and is actually truly really ready for a long-term, forever relationship, he will show that from the very beginning. Here are some affirmations for you to use. I don't decode confusion. We do not try to think when we're confused and try to figure it out as our smart brains do. We do not do that anymore when it comes to men in building relationships. Clarity is obvious. I deserve directness. Don't translate. This is video 10, Unfiltered Feminine Wisdom. I got you. I'm going to give you the real always here in this community. This is for women who just need another honest woman to be here to help you guys. If you want lasting, long, happy, healthy love, we need to do the work on ourselves so that we don't give in to this stuff, because that shows, actually, to be honest, it shows our immaturity also. Yes, it's immature of the men too, and they're not ready just yet. They're still growing, but it's also mature on our ends to also entertain that. Because a mature, high value, who knows their worth woman wouldn't entertain any men like that or give them a time of day. Like, the DMs are full, but you don't go through them. You see what I'm saying? Because why? Because you love yourself and take care of yourself so much. You can't marry 100 guys, so why are you messaging 100 guys? They can just be all in there, but you don't even look at them. Because high value women know what's real and what's fake, and what men just want attention from you to get an ego boost, or if they're actually serious and want your love and are taking action to pursue you. And if not, then what's the point? It's a waste of time. Unless you're trying to build friendships. But again, do you believe that men and women can be friends? That's another question. And then I would rather you spend time on taking care of yourself, loving yourself, leveling yourself up, getting a healthy dream body, getting work ethic, becoming smarter, education in every single way, growing as a person, having purpose in this world, and hanging out with, maybe more women, being around more women. There's dance communities I've been a part of for 4 years, amazing women there. There's also like certain jobs, like stores I'm at that's filled with women. Just being around other women also is going to uplift your energy, not just, in and out of dating with men that like are not your life partner. That's just wasting your time and maybe even taking your soul in the meantime. Know your worth, know your value. And if he's making you feel confused, he's not the one right now, period. And you need to move on. If you think maybe there's a possibility in the future, I'm not even sure if that's even a good way to be thinking, honestly. I would say remove them completely if they've tried to find you in the future. But like I would honestly say remove them completely. If you had an idea of this person, I would rather not block you for your actual future life partner. So you should probably cut it and unfollow, take them all off so they can't look at your stuff either. If you had some type of call or some type of interaction that's only respectful for your future life partner who is ready and will be ready. You see what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be I don't think it's the most beautiful thing to like, just like give another man a second try for it to be forever. I don't know if that's the fairy tale way of that you want your life partner to be, right? So if he comes and shows up in your presence and really wants to be your life partner, that shows intentional acts and that he waited to then tap into you, didn't just tap into you just to take whatever he could from you and try to like convince you to love him. Like he was actually ready. And that's a man that you want to marry one day, is when they actually tap into you and they're actually ready and have their shit together and, their morals and values in check. So I would say remove all those men and all of them from your social media that you've ever even thought of possibly. So that gives you space to then have a clear path of just looking for your life partner without having confusion or like skeletons or them watching you and then you thinking about them. That's affecting your energy. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, loves. That is that, perfectly on time. I just need to do one when I get home later today, which is to my future husband. That's off. That's a different thing though. And then, yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go off to work now, and then I'll see you guys later. I kind of like this, waking up, getting our workout done in the morning, the series done in the morning. It feels right before work. And then now we can have the rest of our days. And then I just have to go and post and do editing and stuff for YouTube, different business. But yeah, I'm excited. I love you guys. Have an amazing rest of your day. I hope this was helpful. One of it was just for men and women. The other one was just for women, but also men could, of course, get information from that too and learn and reverse it, like reverse psychology on it, like process it differently. But I'm just here to help, and yeah, I'm liking this new schedule. This is the first day we're doing it like this. This feels good. I woke up at 7 and then laid in bed till like 8. So eventually I would like to just wake up at 7 and like actually get up and not just lay in bed. But I'm going to start getting better in this routine and start, changing how I move and changing how I work. So it's just like a process right now. It's a little uncomfortable, but this is day 1. And yeah, I love you guys so much. I hope this helps in any way on your guys' journey of growth, maturity, love, finding love, yourself, loving yourself, focusing on yourself, leveling yourself up. I love you guys so much, and have an amazing rest of your day. Mwah.